Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thanks to the panel for being here. Energy reliability has become a major concern in the last few years. We no longer worry about just losing electricity when an ice storm hits Michigan and knocks down power lines and the windstorm takes place. We also have to consider the possibility on hot days in the summer when our grid might not be able to handle everyone running their air conditioner or charging up their EVs. This is a serious problem. I believe it's self-inflicted to many degrees, worsening by the ongoing supply chain issues, problems with coordination and regulations coming out of the Biden administration that are decreasing electricity generation with impunity while increasing demand. I'm glad to see that some are awakening. Some of my friends in the utility industry as well as auto manufacturers are now at least talking behind closed doors about the problems of going as rapidly the direction that we're being asked to go. And government is pushing and mandating. I'm glad to read a report just last week from 1,600 scientists talking about the fact that there is no climate emergency. They weren't saying there was no climate change, but the emergency that is causing us to do things so rapidly that's diminishing our quotient for success in this country and moving forward and having things that we never experienced before. While the rest of the world goes around doing the same stuff, I'm glad to see some finally standing up and speaking out against what we're doing. Secretary Rodriguez and Dr. Ortiz, I'm concerned by what appears to be a lack of coordination within DOE and across government when it comes to grid reliability. The transformer supply chain, as we've talked about, that crisis is the perfect example. Over the last 2 years, average lead times for procuring distribution transformers have increased from an average of 12 weeks to 16 months or longer, which is having a significant impact on grid reliability and the overall health of the Michigan economy that I'm definitely concerned with. Secretary Rodriguez, as the Assistant Secretary for the Office of Electricity, did you consult with your colleague, the Director of the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, prior to that office proposing stringent new efficiency standards that would limit the supply of transformers?
Within the Department of Energy, I consult on a frequent and regular basis with my colleagues at the leadership level at EERE. More importantly, my staff of experts share our learning, our tools, our analysis, not just with EERE, but across the organization as well.
But you did consult with EERE.
No, I just said we do consult on a frequent and regular basis.
But prior to proposing stringent new efficiency standards that would limit the supply of transformers? That was the thrust of my question.
Yeah, the efficiency standard first doesn't limit the supply of transformers. It's a proposal for, in the future, increasing the efficiency of distribution transformers. But the answer to your question is my staff, my team of experts with our tools and our resources, in fact, do consult with EERE on a regular basis.
Well, let me move on from there because the result seems to be actual limiting, but nonetheless, did you consult with FERC on the impact of the transformer shortage?
There is ongoing coordination between and communication between every federal agency on these issues.
Dr. Ortiz, let me jump here. Dr. Ortiz, were you consulted by anyone at DOE on the impact of the transformer supply shortage or the imposition of new efficiency standards?
Personally, regarding the new efficiency standards for distribution transformers, the answer is no.
I wish I could move. I guess we'll have to save this question. Let me move. Secretary Rodriguez, the DOE and EPA entered into an MOU last spring that provides a framework for interagency cooperation and consultation on electric sector resource adequacy and operational reliability. It includes FERC consultation. How is this MOU being implemented, and what have you learned so far?
Yes, thank you for that question. I think that was an important move on the part of both agencies. There has always been ongoing collaboration and communication between EPA and DOE, but what this did is to formalize that process. So thus far, there have been not one, but so far two formal meetings between our agencies and, quite frankly, three of the experts from my own organization working with EPA. What we do is we provide them with the insights from our research and development, our tools, our analysis, et cetera, so that they may use that to make better informed decisions.
Thank you. I look forward to the outcome, and I yield back.